What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 6K Reviews. It's Dan, and we have another 6K figure unboxing for you guys by Hot Toys. This is the Doctor Strange from the Multiverse of Madness MMS 645, and this is the most recent Doctor Strange. In my opinion, this is the best looking one, and we'll get into all of that later on in the video. But if you haven't, please already hit that like button, subscribe, and to catch more videos like this. But yeah, I'm really excited about this figure. I got this thing last minute wait list from Sideshow, and I'm really happy I did because I really wanted this figure. I didn't pre-order it, and it almost bit me in the ass, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, let's take a look at the box. It's got a really unique box. It's got all kinds of stars and all kinds of different designs and shades and all that. Doctor Strange here on the side. The back has another cool design with all the warning labels and whatnot. And yeah, it's a very nice box. Of course, this is just the outer shell, so you know you're gonna be able to take it off, and you can see the top here, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Just gonna slip this off right here. Oh, and I, almost hit my camera. So yeah, there it is, like that. You can see all the figure accessories in here. I'm gonna slide this guy out right here. And yeah, honestly, this thing feels heavy. And it does have a bottom tray, the figure tray, and then a whole bunch of accessories on the tray. But as you can see here, all the accessories are there. I'm gonna go ahead, take all of this stuff out, and yeah, we'll lay it all out here at the table and see what it comes with. Let's go. All right, everybody, here is everything that Doctor Strange comes with, and we have a lot to discuss here. There is, as you can see, a shit ton of accessories. Yeah, I guess we'll start with, one of the more classic ones. This is his Cloak of Levitation. It is the new one because it has the patch on it right here. As you can see, the blue patch is virtually identical to the ones we've gotten in the past. Although the magnets they're pretty strong, they don't really sit right on the figure. I'll kind of display that in a little bit, but it's a bit difficult to get sitting on there properly, but it still works nonetheless. It's got wires in it. It looks literally almost the exact same as some of the other ones. It's got that pattern in the middle, in the inside and the out as well. Looks a little cleaner, a little more vibrant red, but nonetheless, it still looks really good. The blue pops. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The collar also does have some type of wires in it as well. Like they do pose, and you can fold them and bend them and do whatever you got to do to make it look good with Doctor Strange. So there's that. And also that comes with that. You're probably wondering what the hell this plastic thing is. I can't even get it to focus here. Here we go. So this little plastic thing is to simulate that the cloak is actually floating on its own. So this comes with a little stand here off to the side, and you can just pop this on with the cloak over it. It has the magnets here as well, and it will look like it's floating. So that's pretty cool as well. So it comes with that, and you can see here there is a whole mess of hands here. There's a lot of them, and they're all, of course, very nicely detailed. They have all of his scarring and all that stuff, so I'm not going to really get into it. It's all hands we've seen before, so nothing crazy. Gonna move on to this head sculpt. This is the secondary head sculpt that comes with this figure. It is the one with the third eye, which looks incredibly creepy, and it is from the movie. I think the likeness looks really good. It's pretty on point. I think it's, like I said, one of the best that we've gotten. I do think the one that the figure comes with the messy hair looks a lot better, but that's because the hair, and that's my preference. But nonetheless, you can't deny this looks just like Benedict Cumberbatch in almost every single angle. And yeah, I actually really like it. It looks really good. Minus the third eye right there looking right at you. But yeah, looks good. Paint's good. It's very similar to something we've gotten before, so no use in going too crazy about that. Let's look at the base here. The base is interesting. It's more like one of the older Civil War type style bases. I actually really like the base. It looks cool. I like the color palette they chose. It's very shiny. And it looks, yeah, pretty good, pretty solid. Doctor Strange, it's a pretty solid base. Nothing to complain about there. We do have these effects right here. They are something we've also gotten before. They look good. They look just like the runes that he casts. It also comes with the various other rings that we've also gotten before. So nothing too crazy there. And we also get this very long magic piece. If I can just see if I can get this to focus here. Yeah, this is a very long magic piece. It is lightweight. I believe you can grip it, but it looks pretty good nonetheless. I like the way the light shines on it. It looks pretty good. I don't mind it. But yeah, we have also this pair of God damn it. We have this pair of handcuffs. They are magnetic, very strong. They look really good as well. Got nice little green accents to it. And then of course we have these massive effects here. They look incredible. I'll get a close-up of these later. A nice little soft rubbery material, so hopefully you won't break it. But I love the way the light hits these things, man. They look incredible. Incredible. These things are phenomenal. I cannot wait to pose Doctor Strange with these. And then we have the Eye of Agamotto, which is now closed because he does not have the Time Stone anymore. It looks just as good as it always did. No complaints there. And last but not least, we have this. I believe this is the Book of Ashanti. I could be wrong. It might. Yeah, it's definitely not the Darkhold. So I have that from Wanda. But yeah, here's all the book details. Nothing too crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It comes with this little clip here. That is a pain in the ass. So don't lose that. And of course, we have the sling rings. Tiny, tiny little pieces right here. So yeah, that's pretty much everything it comes with. Let's go ahead, get the figure out, and take a closer look at the figure, the costume, all that good stuff. Let's go. Alrighty, everybody. Here is Doctor Strange up close and personal. This is the full figure right here. It looks absolutely incredible. The outfit looks insane. A lot of people were saying that it's not enough of a difference to get this figure. And you are right for the most part. It's a different tunic though. You got some new boots that have actually an actual split cut boot design. So that is actually really, really cool. But other than that, it's very identical. Let's just be honest. But this is what I think is the selling point for a lot of people who got this figure. It is that head sculpt is dead on. It looks a lot more HD than the Infinity War one ever did. Yeah, I think this is the definitive one in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but I think this looks amazing. I mean, that looks just like Benedict Cumberbatch to me. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I think this thing looks great. The colors, the design, all the little details on this figure look fantastic. I really can't complain. I do really like the split cut boot design. Other than that, is almost the same figure. The proportions look a little bit better as well, because in the old ones, like the Infinity War, he didn't really have traps, and like there was just like a straight up like flatness to his shoulders. This looks a little bit better. But yeah, I think it looks great. Articulation wise, I think it's pretty much the same thing. You're not going to get too much different. The only difference really is going to be that ankle. Now that it's split cut, you can do some good poses. You can hear right here that nice and clicky double jointed knee, which is nice. I did notice that the torso is very stiff though, so yeah, there's that. And then the head also, it's obviously it's a long one of those long portrait ones that go deep into the connector. These typically don't have the greatest articulation looking up and down, left or right, because of all the clothing and just to how far you actually have to go to peg in. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna grab the cloak of levitation right here, and we're gonna throw this guy on, and I'm gonna show you what I meant earlier by this thing kind of being a pain in the ass sitting there. So you see how it's magnetized in right now, right? So it's magnetized in right now, but then look at the shoulder, how like off-putting it looks, right? It's because there's a huge gap right there. So this thing should be sitting like this. If I remember correctly in the movie, it is also staggered, right? Like so. but the magnet is way up here. So it also brings up the shoulder pad that's here. You know, like I don't know if I'm making sense or what, but this shoulder is a lot higher than it should be. And you can see all this play, all this gap right here is because the magnet on this side is not lower like it should be, like this, right? And there's not really a way to change that either. See, this is how it should look. I'm holding it down, but that's how it should look: flush, nice. You're touching the shoulder joint, but that's where the magnet sits. If it was just ever so slightly lower, this thing would look perfect, but it's not. It just pops right back up there, and you can see there's a gap now. And now he looks like he has a huge football armor pad in his shoulder, and it looks like he's shrugging his shoulder on his left side. Like, it looks a little awkward, but once I pose it up, I try to futz with it. I'll try to mess with it and make it look better. That looks a little better, but yeah, there is that problem. That was what I was talking about earlier, and it's the same thing on the plastic piece for the like, I guess, floating pose as well. It's the same thing. You see the magnets are in the same spot, so it's gonna be floating one way or another. So you can see it's kind of wonky in there, but yeah, that's how it goes. And then on the flight pole, just like that. I don't know why my camera is going crazy, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And yeah, I'll show this other head sculpt in the posing section of the video on the figure. And yeah, so let's go ahead, pose this up, and wrap up this video. Let's go. All right, everyone, here we are with the first pose. And yeah, I absolutely love the outfit on this Doctor Strange. I think this is the ultimate Doctor Strange. But again, this is just my opinion. I think the outfit looks the best. The head sculpt is on point. And the accessories are pretty good, pretty cool. I know there's some, the other versions do come with other stuff, and I totally get that. But I mean, this head sculpt right here is just fantastic. I mean, I really can't deny it, man. It really is. It's great. They really absolutely killed it. I love the hair, everything about it. It's Doctor Strange, man. So yeah, I mean, it's a fun one to pose. It could definitely pose a lot better than some of the other ones, mainly because of the ankles, right? Because the other ones have that, that full single sculpted boot. Meanwhile, this one has the ankle cuts and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is definitely a step up in terms of articulation for the Doctor Strange figures. And yeah, I'm really enjoying posing this one up. It's a lot of fun. This accessory especially, like, it just looks pretty cool. So here are the dragon hand, accessory pieces here. When we do this close up right here, you can kind of see what the face looks like. Pretty good detail. I really like the way they look. I love like the transition pieces. It looks fantastic. That orange down to the lighter orange. And then, yeah, the snake head, the dragon heads look pretty cool as well. So I think this is an awesome accessory. They're big as hell though. As you can see, like, they're fairly large. They take up a lot of space. So, in my display, I probably won't display them with this just because of how much space it takes. But nonetheless, I think they're an amazing piece. Here's that secondary head sculpt with the third eye. I think it looks great. The hair is a bit different, but definitely not going to be my choice when it comes to display options for this figure. All right, final pose, you guys. I think this is how I'm going to keep Doctor Strange in my display. I think this looks absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you guys think about this figure down below. I give this thing a solid 9 out of 10. I think it's a great piece to have for Marvel fans. But that being said, that's it for this video, guys. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.